was trying to figure out how to get up here and not read something that I had written. And the only way I could do it was to just talk from my heart, like Lena is always telling me. So I did not really write a script, and I'm shaking. But I was trying to think of a subject to talk about, and one that really resonates with me is that I read about how we cannot grow without being uncomfortable. We cannot grow just in our comfort zone. And when I think about it, it's so true, because to start with, I bought a different style top that I never wear, and I said, I'm going to do this. And then my butterfly wouldn't stay perfectly straight, and I said, what butterfly is straight in the sky? You know, so it's all good, and it's okay to be uncomfortable. And I've been uncomfortable enough times in my life that I should have grown to be 6 foot tall. I don't know what happened. But I have to say that being uncomfortable with little things is one thing, but being uncomfortable with big things is another. And I'd say probably the most growth I had was after living through a dissolution of a long-term marriage, and it's been a 10-year journey, but I have grown so much. I've grown closer to God. I've grown closer to my spiritual inner being. I've grown closer to having a church and a person that will go to church with me. My life, if you had asked me what it would be like 10 years ago, I would have said it was over. But obviously, it's not. It's been a very, very good life. And being uncomfortable also has been climbing the highest slide that you ever saw at the water park at Wapplehorse Pool. It's 85 steps to the top. And my grandchildren talked me into doing that. You want to talk about getting out of your comfort zone? That was getting out of my comfort zone. But I did it. I did it. And then the other times I've been really uncomfortable, I got really sick when I was nursing, and I'd been a nurse for 41 years. And I started feeling really bad, and it turned out I had a couple of autoimmune diseases, and the doctors, you know, weren't giving me answers, and I said, you know what, there have got to be more answers. And so I started researching and researching, and I learned more after I left nursing than while I was a nurse, because there are so many more answers that we just have to look for. So I've been fortunate because it's kept me learning and learning and learning, and we're never too old to learn. So I am thankful for that. I am thankful for all the trials and tribulations of life, because I know God's been with me through them all, and I wouldn't be standing up here today if I hadn't had them, because I did not have the courage to get out of my comfort zone until I truly found God in this community. Because as I told Gary, even if I totally flub up, you guys will still love me. So on that note, I just want to challenge you, get out of your comfort zone and stand up and move with Deborah and Michael, thank you. Next song.